Well, on Tuesday, after many years of challenges and planning, CityLink will open in the West End. CityLink is the citywide initiative started by a group of social service agencies who advocate for integrated services. The founding partners reached out to the faith-based community for support in realizing their vision, and they have a broad base of religious, corporate, foundation, and individual supporters. CityLink's approach is based on the idea that support services are much more effective when they work together. That model comes from the Centers for Working Families, developed by the Annie E. Casey Foundation. Business Courier senior reporter Lucy May has been covering the CityLink project. She joins us now in the studio with John Mark Outerslice, Executive Director of CityLink Center. Lucy.
Thank you. Thanks so much for being here today, John Mark.
Thanks, Lucy.
I know your grand opening is Tuesday, but you've already had some people kind of coming through the center to kind of give it a test drive. Can you tell us how that's going?
Yeah, so since October, we've been in a pilot phase where our partners have moved in and our staff has moved in, and we've begun bringing clients through just to see how the flow of the center works, test our IT systems, which are going to communicate between the partners. And we're very pleased that so far the clients who have come in have really appreciated the environment. And so it's a new space, it's an inspiring space. They've gone through an orientation, an intake and assessment process with our case managers, and then plugged into some of our partner services. So our first class graduated last week from Cincinnati Works. So 8 individuals graduated from their job readiness program. 2 already have employment, and another 2 are in their second round of interviews. So we're very encouraged.
That's great.
Yes.
And tell us a little bit, how is CityLink different from other social service providers? I know that there are many social service providers in the urban core. Tell us how CityLink is different from what some of those other folks do.
Yeah. So CityLink is based off of national best practices. So we looked and we saw the Annie E. Casey Foundation Center for Working Families, and that model proved that through integrating services, you have 4 to 5 times significant outcomes. So what we've done is we've reached out to the community, and instead of creating redundancy, said, let's get those great agencies that are doing great work in the community together in one location. So we've brought together organizations like Smart Money Community Financial Services, Cincinnati Works Workforce Development, Cincinnati State and Cincinnati Public Schools for education, and a new automotive program called Changing Gears. We bring those together in a new context, so we co-locate them, eliminating a geographic barrier for clients, and then we integrate the services. So we basically make the path easier for clients to navigate all those different services. And then the last thing that we do is we mobilize volunteers. So we've got over 600 volunteers which have been trained, and we're getting plugged in, which will expand the capacity of those organizations and CityLink to serve people.
Great. Well, thank you so much. I hope the grand opening goes well, and we look forward to keeping in touch.
Thank you.